jumping in. Ozzy to Oral. We're counting down the best players to wear each number from 1 to 55. So people are seeing these stats on social media and commenting all over the place. You can search wherever you get your podcasts, is this a great game or what? If you're watching on YouTube right now or seeing this on social media, follow the podcast so you get these every single week. We've got number 20. What do you got?
Jeff, let's be clear when we do these things. This is my decision, nobody else's. And again, this is not the correct decision or the right decision. This is my decision. So this is one of the hardest ones ever. Number 20, it's either Mike Schmidt or Frank Robinson. Mike Schmidt is the greatest third baseman of all time. And yet I am going to go by whisker with Frank Robinson. Frank Robinson hit 586 homers, had 2,943 hits. Of course, he won 2 MVPs, first guy to win them in both leagues, won a Triple Crown. And I will never forget that Brooks Robinson, one of my all-time favorite people ever, I asked him about Frank once, and here's what he said. Oh, Frank was a great player. But mostly, Frank taught us how to win. So Frank Robinson came to the Orioles and taught the rest of that team, which was pretty darn good, how to win. Seriously, Jeff, is there a better compliment you can pay to a player than he taught us how to win? And Frank is the most ferocious hitter that I have ever spoken to. So famously, I was at an old timers game with him in Texas. Frank is playing. Jim Bibby is pitching in an old timers game. And Jim Bibby had just retired or been released. And he's out there throwing hard. And Frank is in his 50s. And Jim Bibby knocked Frank Robinson down in an old timers game. And I think he did it on purpose because Frank got knocked down more than anyone. And all it did was piss him off because then he would get up at the plate and say, you want to throw at me? I'll show you. And then Frank hit the next pitch over the left center field fence for a home run. And I mean a ringing line drive home run off basically really close to a major league pitcher. And Frank was in his 50s. So Frank was a coach with the Orioles at the time. So after the game, I go to Frank and I say, Frank, all right, I'm going to give you 600 at bats right now in the big leagues. As a designated hitter, you're 51 years old. How many homers are you going to hit? And he goes like this, 30. I said, Frank, you're 51 years old. And he goes, 35.
I love that.
That's who
That
Frank
is so
was.
great.
You challenge Frank Robinson. I've told multiple stories about that. You're usually going to lose.